David Malachar here with Liberty Chronicle Independent. I have Brian Luke, who is the Communications Director for Snohomish County's Libertarian Party chapter. Brian, you also ran in 2016 as a congressman, correct me if I'm wrong.
That's correct.
In the 2nd District?
Right, Washington State's 2nd Congressional District.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you so much for coming back, as we were able to have the privilege of interviewing Brian before. So Brian, in this new role, this exciting role in 2017, let's get a little detail on what you're doing in your position for Snohomish County.
Yeah, so my position, David, is to communicate the message and the things that are going on within the Snohomish County Libertarian Party. So that means, number one, communicate our meetings and events that are going on. You know, the Libertarian Party has really moved forward. They're no longer the group of, the small group of people in the cafe that just talks about Austrian economics. They're doing that kind of stuff in the bigger library meeting room and so forth and so on. And so we want to get the word out about to the people of Snohomish County that we're here. Hey guys, come on, get involved, come to one of our meetings. 2, I want to get the message out through social media. You know, we're talking about Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, and so forth and so on. And so I'm going to be communicating, like I said, the events and also the message of the Libertarian Party, which I think needs to be clearly communicated, and also some positions that we will take on some of the issues affecting the United States, the state of Washington, and Snohomish County especially.
Well, as the outreach director, let's get some input on your ideas on that image that you want to present that is going to be representing the state and for the national outlook, the things that you want to see addressed that the people may not have had a chance to see addressed by the other two parties.
Well, as communications director, what I want to do is I want to address things related to the libertarian message, okay? That is fiscal responsibility, that is the importance of your property, is maximizing freedom, and also the Libertarian Party is great on embracing a non-interventionist foreign policy, which means the United States does not have to be involved in every single conflict throughout the globe. Now, you bring that locally and say, well, geez, that's more of a kind of a federal issue, maybe the National Party should deal with that. Sure, I get you. But there's also people in the military within Snohomish County, and they're affected by their family and their friends feel the effect of deployments abroad. And so we want to communicate all those things at all those levels.
I think we've seen enough war, even in our lifetime, let alone the history of this country, where we've been at war for over 200 years of the country's existence. So I think it's time that we do scale back and that we do show a presence on the American soil versus the hundreds of countries that were occupied. It may be a little bit less or more, give or take. I don't have the exact number on hand. So, as outreach director, what else do you guys see yourself doing over the course of the summer and leading into the fall for some of the local elections? What's some of the things you have ideas for plans or things that you want to see happen with your volunteers, anything of that nature?
Yeah, so our goal over the next 2 years is to get into the events going on within Snohomish County. I'm talking about parades and fairs and so forth and so on, and also get the word out to our volunteers about events that maybe our candidates have going on. You know, campaign events, doorbelling, sign waving, or other types of events that that they may need help on and support.
So I meant to ask you, with your 2016 run, all the experience you gained from that, how has that helped you in this position today? And how does that give you an edge that you're going to be able to contribute more because of the result?
Well, it's kind of, it kind of prepares us for kind of what you're up against. You know, you have to work a little bit harder. Sometimes, you know, third parties don't have the resources as the Democratic and Republican parties, so you need to kind of be creative with what you've got, and you need to be creative with getting your message out. You know, all the media is not, they may not necessarily pay attention to those third parties like we wish they would. And so you kind of have to be creative there in getting the word out and kind of overstepping them. And also working with great websites like the Liberty Chronicle Independent and getting our message out.
Excellent. Thank you so much for spending time. It's a pleasure as always.
Thank you, David.
Snohomish County, better watch out.